Hey guys, I wanted to show y'all these fenders real quick. Mostly wanted to show them Mr. PIB. He found these for me on Marketplace, and I have been playing hell on fenders for this 56 truck. I had a new set. They were junk. They didn't fit good. I cut those up. I fixed my passenger side, and it's a pretty good fender. So I will just probably sell that fender. And I'm going to use this pair here. This is a real nice set of original fenders. And they could be new old stock fenders. And the reason I say that, these fenders were riveted here from the factory. And like you can look up in these areas and they're really clean. Now, you know, they're a little dirty and dingy, but I don't see any of the original undercoating that these things got from the factory. None. And I've stripped that stuff off and it is thick. And I mean, there's none in any grooves. There's a little bit of surface rust here, but these things have been put up for 100 years. I don't know that they've ever been on a truck. Absolutely zero rust up here. You can see the little hole here, and that's like a stamp mark. That would not be there in an aftermarket fender. But I mean, you can just look around at these bolt holes and there's paint in them. So, I mean, it doesn't look like anything's ever, like you can't see an outline here that there's ever been anything on these fenders. You see what I'm saying? And you can tell they haven't been painted. It's just like a coating on them. So, I mean, there's zero rust. And that's hard to find in these fenders, especially down in this area. Now, there's a little surface rust here, but you can even see here where there was a sticker. I believe these are new old stock. I don't think these have ever been put on a truck. She's got two rear fenders I'm going to go get. They still have the GM stickers on them. I know they're new old stock. And a bed brace, that's new old stock. Right there, some kind of sticker. I believe these are new old stock fenders. Like I said, if you look in all these boat holes, the black paint's still there. They've never been skint around the boat hole, which is pretty amazing. So I'm just so blessed to have found those. I paid for them, but I still got a good deal. But I'm just tickled to death to have them. I would have never imagined in 100 years that these would have been in this good a shape. You couldn't really see them that good in the pictures, but they're scratched up and scuffed up. But the rear fenders looked a lot like this. They're the same color. And like I said, they still have the GM part number stickers on them. Here's a box of stuff that I bought with these fenders. This is obviously new old stock. And this is why I kind of suspect the fenders to be new old stock. I don't even know what that is. It says a backup lamp. So these are rear backup lamps for the bed. And they're GM. So let's see. That may be for that. But it says backup lamps, so I believe those are the backup lamps. Mr. PIB can tell me, but all the rubbers are there, the wiring. So that's good to have. Another glove box lid. Seems like mine may have had a little bit of rust on it. And so that one will do. Which now that's kind of the same color as that. So I don't know. I mean, maybe these were on a truck, but I'm telling you, there's nowhere here that there's nothing that leads me to believe these have ever been on a truck. Even around the emblem holes, you can't see an outline of the emblem, see? So I don't think they've been on anything. Here's a couple of those sets of gauges. Those ain't really a big ticket item for me. It's not really anything I'm going to use. Trying to be careful here. I'm on the back of Moon Pie. Here's a 55 to 59 Chevy truck door hinge rebuild kit. Does 4 hinges. I don't know if I'll use those, but I do have a set of old hinges. There's a hood light, looks like. Some kind of hood light. There's some old door latches and stuff. 2 little panels for the bottom of the doors. I believe I actually need those. An old wiper blade. Kind of some junk, but I don't know what those are for exactly. Mr. PIB could tell me. Here's another new old stock part. 55 to 59. Oil pressure gauge. Yeah. So, yeah, that's oil pressure gauge. Looks brand new. Somebody could probably use that, I'm sure. I hate to tear that box up, but it's kind of tore up anyway. Just some little random stuff like these old bolts. That's for the door latches, and I need those. I'll clean those up and use them. So just some kind of random things. But those lights, I'm sure, are worth their weight in gold. But I'm just tickled to death to have these fenders. I'm going to go back and get the rear fenders. I've already put this one on the truck, just kind of glancing at it. Man, it fits perfect. Just tickled to death. Anyway, just wanted to show y'all these. Hopefully I can get one of them bolted, probably the driver's side. Just kind of like I did those other fenders, paint them in here. Take a wire brush and just wire brush all this stuff and spray paint it on the inside, you know, just black Rust-Oleum paint, and put them on the truck, and then I'll sand them down and, you know, put the primer and stuff on them. And once I get ready to do that and get some color on that old truck, I'm so ready to have that thing done. And these fenders have been a thorn in my ass trying to get two decent fenders, but real happy with these. I'm almost afraid just to even leave them out here, as much trouble as I've had with fenders. Who knows? But all right, guys, I'm gonna shut up. I gotta get in the house. I've been gone all day. I'm gonna get in here and see my family and spend a little bit of time with them before work time tomorrow. As always, I appreciate you watching. We'll catch you in the next one. See you later.